Hello, my name is Jacob Bennett, and today we are playing Duskers. So it's where you control drones, and you're using a command line interface. Is basically the way this is happening. It's all keyboard. Like this mouse is here only for me showing things, but I'm going to be using the keyboard most of the time. I've done the drone operator training, and that's it. So I have no clue what to expect from now on. So we're gonna get into play Duskers. Let's go. So the galaxy is procedurally generated. It's interesting. Oh, here we go. System diagnostics has failed. Fuel low, 6 days remaining, and I've got a crew size of me. Initiate emergency distress signal. Obviously, I'm going to say yes. Sending distress signal. 4 vessels detected, no responses received. Recommended course, initiate manual contact with vessels and acquire necessary resources for travel. Okay, so I can press enter to continue. Accessing log. Externally modified log detected. Would I like to read it? Yes. If you're reading this, the transfer still worked. Glad you're still with us. Summary of primary objectives. Gather intel and logs from derelict spacecraft, gather resources necessary for survival, and search for survivors. If you are unable to further your objectives, initiate reset in as instructed in your training. Good luck. End of file. Saving log to drive. Save complete. Right, so this is the interface. Alright. So we're currently right next to derelict ship number 0, and we're in the past tense too, I think. We can have a look at our objectives. Grey goo, what's that mean? Given assumed advances in nanotechnology, molecular assemblers pose a definitive existential risk. Intact structures, like the derelicts themselves, make this seem less likely, but it is possible programming toward organic substances. Yeah, I'm finding this hard to read. I'm very bad at reading. Could explain this. A thorough scan of a vessel with a reasonable amount of organic life might turn up trace elements of nanotechnology. Scanning all rooms of a Class A or B space station should provide an adequate sample set. Okay, let's press back to close that, and let's look at war military data. It seems plausible that a military threat, such as a weapon of mass destruction, could have caused a rapid decline in human population. So we're in the space apocalypse, excellent. Which then triggered a host of other crises. Military communications would prove pertinent in supporting or contradicting the execution of such an event. Security measures from within a military vessel would like to be less stringent. Locate a military vessel and interface with the ship's systems from within to search for data that may support this hypothesis. Right, so that's our objectives. Our logs, we've still got that. Excellent. Let's have a look at our drones. So this is the universe, we have no data. This is the galaxy. Well, we can't really see much. Probably because we haven't explored, and this is the system we're in. Can we move around? Yeah, so we have fuel somewhere. Hang on. Okay, so at the bottom right, there's scrap, propulsion, and jumps. Jumps are between systems. Propulsion is the amount of days that we can travel for. So you'll see, like here, it has a number. That number associates to the propulsion. Whenever we jump, our propulsion resets to 6, and then here is our reserve fuel, which gets used later. So if we gain additional fuel, then we can use that. However, since we're currently right next to a derelict vessel, we may as well board it. Press B. So we have 3 drones. We can press enter to enter the ship. But first of all, we have Kelly, which has a motion detector and gather modules. There's Jeff, which only has a generator, which will power generators. And then we have Qbert, which can tow other drones in case they're damaged or otherwise. And it can interface with computer terminals. I see that's reasonable. So, this ship is a Barge C, aged 27 years, and it's stable. Infestation type 0, and hull integrity is good. Okay, so let us board the ship then. Scanning is inconclusive. Investor types blah 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 blah. Communication begin to Paul Cragg. Return head. Well, yeah, RE headset. Dad, it's super simple. You just need to ensure the primary unit, the small plug in the back. Then just say call Rachel trait in through to my unit up here, and we can actually spend some time together rather than blah, blah, blah. Call Dave if you really can't figure it out. I really want to see you. Communication end. So that's probably someone talking to their dad, Paul Cragg. Okay, right, so this is the interface. So over here we've got a blueprint of the entire area. We've got our drones here, just for a quick interface, and then we've got the console. So the first thing that we usually do is we type in A1. A1 corresponds to the airlock that's over there. We press it, airlock opens. Now what we can do is we can press space and we can control some of our drones. So 1 goes to Kelly, 2 goes to Jeff, and you can see the lighting is different, and 3 goes to Cubert. Let's take Kelly. I need to use the arrow keys, don't I? Yeah. So we use the arrow keys to move around. We can turn around the things. There's a scrap, so we can gather. And the drone will gather, and then we've got a power unit. So if we go over to 2, and then pilot us into the area, and then go generator, that will turn on the power for the ship. Excellent. So if we press space, we can see that these rooms are powered. One's highlighted in green. There is a door open to R3, so we may want to look at it while we have the chance. So let's go back to Kelly and have an investigation of this room. Right, there's another drone. Let's type in info. Drone is Zach, and it's destroyed. We can use swap to exchange upgrades. It has probe. Yes, we want to get that, so we want to select probe and enter to swap highlighted. Now Kelly has Zach's old thing. Zach is probably owned by someone else. So we have a limited field of view, so that's not helpful. And obviously these are drones; they can't really see well. They're probably using sonar or something similar to that. So let's. Okay, so Kelly has the ability to use motion, and that will activate sensors. Which, if there were any moving objects in the room, then it would highlight as red. So thankfully, there isn't anyone in R5, so we can open the door to the. We can open door 2 and give us access to R5. Well, now we don't have to pilot these manually. What we can do is we can say navigate, and then we can say the drone, which is 1 for Kelly, and then we can say the room, which is R5. And the drone will automatically do so. Okay, so D5 is also closed. We want to use motion again. Yeah, so the entire ship has no one else on it, which is very nice. So we've used 2 charges of our motion. We have 50, so that's not much. Gather all, and it will gather all of the stuff, which is very nice. We have gained, so we looked at the fuel reserves, which is this icon, and we found nothing. That's not good. That's pretty bad. Okay, so let's open D5 and D3. Let's take control of drone 1. Let's have a look ourselves. I should probably start using the arrow keys. So we can see over here there's some more stuff to gather. That's about it. So what we can do is we can say gather again, pick up the stuff. Scrap acquired. Okay, so now there's not really much else to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to say navigate to return all to exit, return all drones to the docking bay R1. You can say navigate 1 and then another drone to be able to do it. Since 3 is already in our ship, we don't have to worry about that, so I'm just going to say navigate to room 1, fellas. Let's get out of here. So, Jeff, yeah, that's his name. Jeff has to stay at the reactor and not move to be able to keep the reactor powered. So that's good. Right, let's close the airlock and get out of Dodge. Exit. And then we can exit the area. Statistics. No fuel required. No jump fuel required. Acquired. We got 4 scrap and we survived for a day. Yay. We have gained the probe upgrade added to drone Kelly, and that's about it. So we can enter to continue, and now the derelict 0 has been searched. We can press M to look at the modification window, and we can see upgrades. Is it? Yes. So we can have a look at the upgrades that we've gathered. So interface, let's see. Oh no, they don't actually tell me, but what we can do is we can convert some of these to scrap, or we can refill on some of them, which is completely fine. A probe is basically an autonomous thing that you can send out and look at stuff without getting a drone at risk. And I mean, surely drones are supposed to be lost or something. Okay, so we have the choice of going to the Feynman 2, Might of the Broken 2, or Baba Yaga 2, instead of past tense 2. Our current ship is derelict 0, so that's fine. Let's head to Feynman 2, and we can press Y to do so. And then we can press... what do we press? T to travel. And there we are, we're there. We've lost propulsion fuel, which is fine. If we don't find any here, we need to find some stuff over at the Might of the Broken. Otherwise, we're kind of dead, really. Yeah, that's not very nice. We need to find some fuel in here. If not, then we jump to another system. Okay, so we shall board the Might of the Feynman 2. Do we want probe to move over to Jeff? No. Okay, so Kelly is going to be our main probe for scouting and things like that. Jeff is just going to sit there and be powering the generator, and then Qbert is going to do things if I want them to. This is a Salvage C class. It's 13 years old and it's stable. However, there is one infestation type. So there is infestation on this ship. The hull integrity is good. That's good. Okay, so let us board. Infestation types detected 1. Hull integrity, good. Name, Feynman 2. Directive, transporting goods. Crew, 3 hold, 21 units of various supplies. There are 4 logs here and they're all corrupted. Interesting. We kind of know that this room exists. Huzzah. Let's just type motion for a sec, just to check that this room on the other end of the airlock doesn't have any unfriendly customers. Right, let's open up. And let's navigate 1. It's going to be room 2, isn't it? Oh no, that's room 2. Okay, so we can navigate a drone through a door. So that's what I'm going to do. There we go. We want to close D10 now. D10 is not powered. Use motion quickly. Okay, an enemy is in room 2. There's a drone there, and it's not damaged, I don't think. Okay, so we need to get. So we want. No, we don't want that. No. Okay, so navigate to R3. Then we want to generate, type it properly, Generator. Power everything. Right. Herd enemies into rooms, or by opening doors. Okay. Right. Let's take command drone 1. No, don't type with the keyboard, you fool. Right. Let's... Okay, so our motion said that nothing is in these two rooms. Let's get... Navigate 1 R5. Let's go into R5 and see what there is, and then we can gather the stuff when we go back in. We can power this room. Interesting. Let's switch back to 1. So we can power this room. I don't know what else it would power. Possibly D6. But we want to gather. Gather all of this scrap for bonus stuffs. Then we want to close D10 now. Then we want to gather... Right, okay. Since D8 is powered... since D8 is powered, we can open it and close it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the motion so that we can see that the enemy is in room 2. We're going to open D8. And we're going to wait until the enemy moves through. There we go. Enemy is now in room 5. There's nothing of use to us in there. And now room 2 is available for us to go in. So let's D9. Let's get into drone 1. Use the arrow keys. Okay, so this is drone. Let's have a look. This drone is called Sarah. We can tow it. What stuff does it have? It has a probe. Okay. Well, we want to pick it up anyway, so use gather to acquire. Okay. I'll probably do that. Gather the stuff. Right, let's get over to Cubert. Cubert, you are now on duty. You need to pick up this fella. So, tow. Navigate 3 R1. Right, okay, that's good. Cubert is going to take the new drone back. There's nothing else in this room. Actually, there is. I mean, you need to say gather all, usually. Let's throw a motion on the room. Okay, so D7 is clear. Let's open D7 then. Let's go back to 1. Let's scout the area. There's another airlock. Interesting. I probably don't want to open that airlock. Actually, I have a cunning plan. Very cunning plan indeed. So, my plan is to vent this monstrosity into deep space through the airlock, because there's nothing on the other side of the airlock. Oh, we can redock our ship to A2. Okay, well, that's fun. Okay, let's... Right, 2. Navigate to R1. And dock A2. Right, the ship is going to come around and dock at the other side. Open A2. Navigate 1, room 1. Close airlock 2 and commence exiting. Since we've got everything, I believe. Actually, no, we haven't. Right, let's open A2. D3, activate. D3's not powered. Well, we can exit. I'm sure there wasn't anything of use there. Excellent. We obtained 9 scrap. We still don't have any more fuel. There might have been fuel in there. I might have been an idiot. Drone added to fleet. 1 upgrade acquired. Excellent. We have Sarah added to team. Budding team of drones. So let's go to the drone config. Sarah is here. Right, let's select Sarah, currently at 5. And then we can control left, and she's on the team. Excellent. We probably want her to interface or something. Configure. Swap upgrade. Oh, okay. So we need... let's get the interface from Qbert. Let's swap the upgrade out. Give Sarah the interface upgrade. Excellent. Okay, that's useful. So Qbert is only used for towing, and Sarah can stay to interface with things. Not that's kind of interfacing, you weird people. Okay, so I guess we have time to look at another. So I'm just going to head to the Might of the Broken 2. So let's travel there. Next, we are going to board. So we've got 4 drones this time, since we add Sarah to the team. So let's board the ship. There is one infestation type. It is a barge. It is 28 years old. Right. Blah 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 blah. It's a military patrol. Crew of 6. The hold had 15 government employees. 3 logs were corrupted. Nothing else was found. What's this? Press the... What's that? Tilde key? I don't know. Right, let's open A1. No, let's motion first. A1 is fine. A1 open. Right, let's go. Right, generator. D5. D11. Right. In there is an enemy. That's not good. We have an interface area, so we want... Navigate Sarah to room 3. We want to interface with the computer over here. What was that done? Sensor activated A. What? What? I don't know. Right, let's go back to 1. Let's check out this room. Nothing really important in here. Let's get our drone 2. Right, where are you? Navigate to R3. Generator. Excellent. Right. Okay, so we could do ship scan. We cannot scan room 6. We have found a broken droid over here. And we've found items in here. Hang on, I thought... Right, let's pick this stuff up. Let's turn around, head back this way. Let's close D11. Keep doors closed behind us. Okay, so we need to check up D4. What else? What else? Defense. There we go. Room R6 killed 1 enemy. Let's hit motion. Let's turn off the defense before we accidentally kill ourselves. What else was there available to do? Interface list. So it shows me the list. Okay, right. So apparently all the infestation is dead. Let's open D4. Right, let's move in and check out what's there. Ooh, this is Hal. Let's info this guy. Hal destroyed. Let's use swap. It has sensor. Sensor. Interesting. We shall get lucky number 3. Navigate 3. What room is this? R5, okay. Okay, right, let's take control of 3, get out of the way, Kelly. Let's swap. Right, let's swap the sensor in. Qbot return to the ship. Navigate 3, R1. Right. Okay, so room 6 might not be clear. We want to use motion. Okay, those areas are also clear. That's good. Let's open the door, D8. Oh, there's a turret there, or that might be something else. Ah, so this here is a turret. Looks like one. And then this should be the infestation. Might have been a combat drone or something. Right, let's gather all from this area. Throw up motion. Nothing's there. Excellent. D2. Uh-oh. We've got a drone in there. Let's close that. So we've only got a defense there. Let's open D10. Right, let's go to 1. Open this. What's in here? Another generator. Well, we don't have 2 generators here, so that's kind of bad. We won't be able to open D9. Right, there is an enemy in there. How are we going to deal with it? Because we need to activate this generator. Right, let's D5. Right, let's navigate over. Yes, we have lost power to the ship, but that is fine. Kelly, get out of the way. Jeff, move in. Generator, right. Generator's powered. Yes, we want motion. Thank you. Right, we want to wait until that is... There we go. Right, nothing should be in here, as far as I know. Right, let's open D2 and find out. Okay, let's gather all. In this fuel cell, we hopefully... Ooh, we have a day's propulsion and a jump cell. Excellent. Scrap has been acquired. Scrap has been acquired. More scrap, I guess, has been acquired. 4 scrap. Okay, now what? Could there be something in room 7? Possibly. However, we need to close the doors here to be able to move them over to room 5. Interesting. Right. Right. Let's navigate to R3. We want to seal off D8 and D4. D8 seal, D4 seal. Navigate to R8. Generator. Right. And then we want motion. We want to open D7 and close it when we get no more contacts. Okay, so that should be good. Okay, right, so we can open D6. Let's go back to 1. Let's investigate. Right, we have scrap. A single piece. Wow, that was totally worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4. back to room 1. Right, let's get all of our drones out of here. We have collected everything that was available. Stack in the ship and exit. Yeah. Okay, we got some propulsion fuel, we got some jump fuel. Excellent. We have collected 9 scrap, and we've survived 5 days in total. We also have now got a sensor for Qbert. I shall see what that does. And now we have the Baba Yaga. Now, is there any point in going to it, even though we only have... Well, we have 2 left, and it's only 2, so let's go there. Let's travel. Yeah, so we will investigate the Baba Yaga 2. Why is it called the Baba Yaga 2? Let's see, ship config. Oh, there's nothing in inventory. Okay, right. That's fine. Yes, so... we shall investigate the Baba Yaga 2 in the next episode, and also, you know, mess around with the modifications that we have. Until then, my name has been Jacob Bennett. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.